and we're gonna be reviewing Xang's gameplay of Priestess. He is currently decoding. He's against a geisha. Yeah, let's see what happens. So first off the bat, I don't think you should be looking towards the left because it's just a bunch of walls, right? What you want to be doing is looking to wide open spaces so you can see where the geisha's at. And good, nice go check. That was really nice. Okay, you start running. Yep. Okay, cool. You vault that window because there's literally nowhere to run because this area kind of sucks. Dude, that terror shock should have never hit you in the first place. Against other hunters, it usually always miss. Yeah, always should miss. But against Geisha, since she has a really long hitbox, she manages to hit you through it. So let's get here. Okay, and Magician is coming here to save you. Geisha's not here, but I think Geisha comes in a bit. You get stuck on a wall, which sucks, but it's whatever. So what you gotta be doing is looking at her more camera-wise. Is facing the hunter, so you can see where she's at all the time. But you're doing a really good job. You don't really need to look at her, like skill check her right now, because you're already so close. But you're doing a bunch of amazing dodges, so good dodges. Okay, let's see what you do here. Amazing pallet stun. Okay, so you wall over this and look at her. Oh, you don't look at her. That's why she's able to TP. Okay, now you put down the pallet down, and what you gotta do is the same exact thing that I said. You gotta vault over this, look at her. She doesn't TP, and she TPs again. Nice putting on the pallet down, and this time you look at her. So she can't TP, and she's forced to break the pallet. That's really good. Now you kind of moved in a really bad spot. You headed to the left, which there was no pallets, and you can't really kite in that area. What you want to do is start transitioning towards the opposite side of the bridge, because there's really no other pallets. But I guess there was nothing that you could have done there. But overall, I'd say pretty decent kite. So this one, you get caught by a bonbon and you're running. Yeah, you're doing a really good job. Just trying to get as much distance as possible. You have to get here. That's really good. You run super far to a pallet. Nice. You find a pallet. Pretty sure you can just put that one down. You want to see which direction the bonbon's going? You can't be running the same direction as him. You got to instantly turn the opposite way. And then, ooh, he misses that. Okay, cool. What you should have done is just try to get as far away as possible from this guy. You don't want to tight kite. What you're doing right now is tight kiting, and the reason why it sucks against Bonbon is because he just puts a bomb in the areas that you're tight kiting, and you can just get hit by it. Look at that. It zones you a lot. So if you're just hovering this pallet while you're tight kiting, look at that. He's just putting a bunch of bombs, and then you just, when he comes, you walk over that pallet, and he just demolishes you like that. Alright, so you're playing, I think this time against a Bloody Queen. I think you guys both cipher at this machine and she comes. Yep. What you do is instantly run, which is really nice. I don't know why you got slow here. I really don't know why. Bloody Queen comes. I think you just bound to take a hit here. After you take a hit here, you can just transition to a better. Ooh, dude, nice fucking portal. And she destroyed it, so she can't go through it. So then you just fucking literally outplayed her, which is insane. Does she even go for you anymore? I don't know if she goes for you. You go for a cipher, which is really nice. Camera is always trying to look for her on the opposite side of the map, which is really nice. You don't know where she's at, so I think you begin ciphering. Oh, I don't know what you're doing. You should have ciphered at that machine right there, instantly. Maybe you want to get away from Bloody Queen, but Bloody Queen's right there. Good. She doesn't want to deal with it. If female wants to deal with you, you do not want to do that because she could have honestly hit you instantly. Don't run in the same direction that she's running, and you should not be vaulting that pallet when she's right there. She's literally so close that she could just instantly terror shock you. That's a really bad pallet vault. This time, we will be showing a cutting of me in the same game that you were just in. I vault over this pallet, and what I love to do as mechanic is transitional kite. Transitional kite is when you put down a pallet and you instantly book it to the next pallet. And this way, you buy as much time as possible without getting hit at all. So I put down this pallet and I instantly book it. I got lucky I didn't get hit there, but I think I was bound to get hit. She swung and missed. So I run to this pallet. Notice how I don't put it down yet because I saw her red light and she was not that close. But now she's getting too close, so I put down that pallet. I hear her break the pallet. I start running towards the next pallet as I can see, and I put it down instantly. So it creates distance. And now I start tight kiting because there's nowhere for me to run. And I'm forcing her to break that pallet. Make her do the first move, right? And then she misses the hit. And I'm waiting for her to do the first move. And I saw her use her ability, so I start climbing up here. And now, again, I'm making her make the first move. If she comes up the stairs, I vault the window. If she doesn't come up the stairs, I don't vault the window. So what I do is waste a bunch of her time because she's assuming that I was vaulting the window. And because of that, we got a cipher done, that was a 60-minute cut, 60-second cut, and I still didn't even get hit. And this was late game Bloody Queen, which has her abilities all the way maxed out. So yeah, that's that. Alright, this is a recording of you against photographer. You're here, you're in cemetery, graveyard, your ciphering machine. Nice. Checking out the camera, okay. Could have been decoding time, but I think this is your second time against the photographer. I don't know. Yeah, you're ciphering. I think he eventually comes. Yep, he comes. It's really close right there, and here comes the kite. Alright, so what you want to do is tight kite him. But tight kiting in the graveyard kind of sucks. What you want to do is just keep looping until he gets too close, and then you put the pallet down. Okay, he got too close, you put the pallet down. You want to instantly book it to the next pallet. Oh, lucky he didn't go through that way, because you want to go to the next pallet as fast as possible. But you don't have any pallets. I don't know. Okay, there you go. You found a pallet. Okay. Okay, you put down the pallet, whatever, that's good. So he breaks the pallet, go to the next pallet, Next pallet was behind you, but you did not go to the pallet. There's no pallets for you to go, and you just instantly get higged. What you gotta do is after you use your pallet, you gotta find the next pallet instantly. You can't, waste time. You wasted too much time. Now, this time, you're against Geisha. Let's see what you do. You spawn in, Geisha comes in. You should look at her so she can't TP. She TP'd. You throw the pallet while she's hitting you. Oh, that's really bad. And you didn't even look at her, so she hits you. What you gotta do is look at her right when you throw down the pallet. Just like last time, remember what I said? Again, you gotta look at her so she can't TP. Nice. Nice go check. Nice. And she hits you through that. I'm gonna be watching for tonight. I think it's you against Gamekeeper. You're trying to. I think Gamekeeper TP's away somewhere. And then, yeah, you start decoding because, you know, I think nothing happened, but I think he comes back. And then I think you show a wonderful way of using portals to kite. I think this is, like, literally your best ever kite ever. You should be looking around if you have the heartbeat. And that, literally, he's just right there. Okay, you go through the portal. And you see him, he's all the way over there. You know, I think he went through a portal on accident and got trapped over there. Again, nice. Okay, you put down a portal. That's really good. And then you just keep going through portals and portals and portals, and you just wait until he comes, and you just keep ordering. That's hilarious. And you hear that? He fucking hit the portal. So you should have not jumped this, because he would have no way to get back in. And then Bomber Beast is like completely dumb. I don't know why he's completely dumb. And now I'm showing you from my perspective, the same gamekeeper of the same game. And how you fucking completely saved my life, which was fucking amazing. Right now I'm kiting. There's one cipher left. Yeah, I'm trying not to run in a straight line so that the gamekeeper doesn't hit me. Put on this pallet because there's enough distance. I instantly book it because apparently you propped the cipher. I see him hook. I put down it and he hits me right when I put it down. Mechanics fucking pallet dropping speed is so slow that he can even hit like that and fucking still hit me. I see him smack the fucking wall, so I book it to this pallet over here. And okay, so I start running to the hospital. I'm like, please, hopefully Xang has a fucking portal over here somewhere so I can get out of here. I see a fucking portal and I go in it. I'm like, I just gotta fucking wait until he fucking comes. If he goes through the portal, I just flat stun him. I'm like, oh wait, what the fuck? Oh shit, he's right there. I go back down the portal, and well, do you know, I'm running straight to victory, trying to fucking get to the exit gate as fast as possible, and he just completely lost me. Look, I have no fucking heartbeat. And what do I see in the distance? The gate opening, and there is fucking you just sitting in the fucking background, dude. Holy fucking shit. And we fucking escaped this shit together. Oh, here comes the TB, and he misses the fucking hit, and he tries to hook, but it's just too late. We're already out of there. Okay, now we're watching from the hunter's perspective of what you completely annihilated him in. So he comes in. It's funny because if you hit this hook, I think you would have died. Right when you hear the heartbeat, you should instantly just look around. I don't know why you didn't look around. If you hit that hook, you would have been dead because he would terror shocked. And look at that. He didn't even know that portal was there, and he instantly just went through it. It was like, what the fuck? And then it just buys you so much time. Look at that. Okay, watch. You create a portal here, which is insane. Boom. Okay. Okay, you create even more time, and then boom, you go through another portal, which is insane. And then you create another portal, and he tries to hit you, and he breaks the portal. So if you stayed inside the hospital, he would never been able to get in. But you leave the hospital, which sucks because you didn't hear it. But man, you literally outplayed the hunter right here at this moment, which is fucking insane. Holy shit, dude.